Hundreds of protesters marched through downtown Milwaukee streets this week to protest President Donald Trump's national crackdown on immigration. The protest took place amid a broader immigration crackdown in Milwaukee that has included a number of arrests at the Milwaukee County Courthouse, stirring alarm among residents and advocates. Marchers held handmade signs that read, "We speak for those who can't," and urged authorities to keep families together, keep ICE out of Milwaukee, and to abolish the agency altogether. An arrest of an immigrant on June 10th by federal agents on Milwaukee's South Side added to a sense of anxiety in the city's Latino community over immigration enforcement operations. That arrest came as massive protests against recent ICE raids erupted in Los Angeles over the weekend and have since spread to other cities. Trump ordered the National Guard troops to the Los Angeles area, and in San Antonio, Texas, Governor Greg Abbott ordered the National Guard troops to quell protest efforts. A spokesperson for ICE said the agency could not share information about whether agents were operating in Milwaukee. At the Milwaukee March, protesters told the Journal Sentinel that they felt the Latino community's contributions and culture were being cast aside and that politicians and pundits were blaming the entire community with the criminal actions of few. The protest occurred in tandem with a high-profile legal case involving Milwaukee County Judge Hannah Dugan. Dugan was indicted on May 13th on charges that she obstructed a federal agency and helped undocumented immigrant Eduardo Flores Ruiz escape. Dugan herself was arrested by the FBI at the courthouse 1 week later, placing her at the center of an ongoing dispute between the Trump administration and the judiciary. Other cases that have amplified fear among the Latino community include a case made against 54-year-old Ramon Morales Reyes, a Mexican immigrant living in Milwaukee who was falsely accused of threatening to assassinate President Donald Trump, and the case of Yesenia Ruano, a Milwaukee teacher's aide who was threatened with deportation to her home country of El Salvador in early 2025. More protests are planned for the 50-51 group, short for 50 Protests, 50 States, One Movement, the organizer of No Kings rallies across the country. One is scheduled for June 14th in Cathedral Square Park in Milwaukee as a part of a nationwide day of protests. And other protests are happening in southern Wisconsin in Brookfield, Cedarburg, Racine, Kenosha, Watertown, and Madison. These events were planned to coincide with Trump's military parade in Washington, D.C., which is being held to honor the Army's 250th birthday and coincides with President Trump's 79th birthday. For more immigration stories, visit jsonline.com.